Hey everybody, TJ with PixarPost.com. Check this out. We got a stack of Toy Story books. We've got the Toy Story in a Box playset with Lenny in there, a junior novelization. We're going to take a look. If you've never seen any of these, we don't give any spoilers or anything like that. We try to keep those at a minimum. I mean, occasionally something might slip through, but we try to keep them really good. The first thing we're going to look at is this DK official guide. So just to give you an idea, this is $10. If you've never seen one of these before, the table of contents kind of gives you an idea. It's all about like elements of the story. It's about the characters and some of the different close-up elements. So let's take a look at like the first one here. It's like a road trip. Gives an idea of what they did in the RV, and it gives other just images from the movie as well. And then fun facts. Did you know the family makes a stop at old-fashioned town of Grand Basin? And then it gives you really good looks at detailed artwork of the characters as well as some of their facts as well. And then also just here's one that I loved seeing with some of Duke Kaboom's poses. Legs back in the air, leaning back, legs in the air. Yeah, I know, that one's just silly. So that's an idea of the DK official guide. Next one I wanted to show, just the first couple pages here of the Toy Story 4 Golden Book. These are always great. This one's illustrated by Matt Koffenberg, and the illustrations in these are always great. These are $5, and then this is just an idea of what the illustrations look like, and we're going to blur a couple pages and flip forward to another one here. All right, and here's one. So we've seen this in the trailer, so if you've seen the trailer, it's kind of safe here. Forky gets introduced to everybody, and then he, wants to be escaping all the time. So anyways, that's an idea of the Golden Book. These are always essential for us. We pick these up every single movie. All right, the next we want to take a look into are the Level 1 and Level 2 Step Into Reading. Old Friends, New Friends, and Made to Play. So just so you know, if you haven't seen these before, these are $6, and Level 1 is preschool or kindergarten, and Level 2 is first grade. So in this one, it comes with 30 shiny stickers, which we'll give you a quick preview of those, and just an idea of the illustrations and kind of the reading style for these. A friend is nice. And you'll notice these stickers in the other book too, and what's cool about it is that they are similar stickers, but they're different poses. Like, so for instance, if you see Gabby down here, she's got her mouth open in this one, and in this one, her mouth is closed. They're very slightly different, but Duke Kaboom is more in his like stance here, and in this one, he's flying as well. So if you want some varied stickers as well, some shiny stickers, those are a neat one to take a look at. All right, the next one we're going to take a look at is $6, Bonnie's First Day of School. This one comes with some Forky cutouts as well as some stickers. So take a look here. You cut this one out and put them together, and these are stickers that you can use to decorate the Forky in the back of the book because he doesn't have any eyes or anything like that on him. It's really kind of neat, and then some extra stickers. This one will give you an idea of the illustrations. This is essentially a original story, just how Forky kind of helps Bonnie throughout her first day of kindergarten. So this is not necessarily one that's giving away spoilers for the movie, just a fun little side story. All right, next up, the Ultimate Sticker Book. This one has more than 100 stickers. It's $7, and it has here's an idea of what it is. So what you do is you have these kind of cutouts, and then you find those characters on the pages and stick them. So it has, although it says over 100 stickers, it's not 100 stickers that you place, it's 100 stickers that you can put on other pages too. Make some of your own scenes and things like that. So just so you know, those are out there. And this is a fun one. It's only 8 pages though, so it's a pretty quick one. Some of the stickers do come back off, but just so you know, that's what this one is. Next one we want to show is very similar. They've done one of these before, the Ultimate Sticker Book. The difference is that they added in some of the new Toy Story looks. So they have, again, the pages where you have the silhouettes and they tell you about the characters, and then you find the appropriate stickers on the other pages. Like here's like the new bow art or the Woody and Forky. That's always kind of neat. So just to give you an idea there, let's flip through and just show like one more page of like, here's romance, or how about one more of the stickers? Yeah, just to give you an idea of what's in there. So this is a fun one too. Oh yeah, and here's the old style of the Bo Peep, which is neat. All right, and DK has also updated for $17 the Character Encyclopedia, which is actually really cool. Let's take a look at, here's the contents. Like it shows you all the different characters that they give you some details and background on. And then the next page gives you an idea of, here's some of what the pages are like with all the different things. They just have, about the character itself. It has about like some of their fun facts. And then on the side, I love the fact that it says which movie that they're part of. Like, here's like the Bo Peep page, and it says Toy Story 1, 2, and 4, because she's not in 3. Let's see which character comes up on my watch. Oh, Ham. Okay. So then, just to give an idea too, here's Toy Story 4, and then what if you zip forward? They have them all broken down on the sides here by the different films. So it's actually really cool to see The Incredibles 1 and 2. And then if you go back further, there's Cars 2, The Good Dinosaur, there's Up and Wall-E. It's really neat. So this is a cool updated look at the characters of the movies. All right, next up, one that we're very excited about. Welcome to Andy's Room and Beyond. So this one is by the Disney Story Artists Group, and the animations and the drawings in this are just fantastic. We love like even just the inside flap of the book, which is really neat. And what it gives you is a look at like each of them, like a lot of the main characters. So it just, here's Andy's room, and it kind of just calls out, here are the different characters that are involved and the placements of things, just to give you an idea of some of the other ones. Here's like a page from Toy Story 2. It's just, this book is so vibrant. The drawings are awesome. We absolutely love it. We had to also show this because, wait, what are we talking about? We're talking about a Partysaurus Rex page. How
what
cool.
up, fishes?
How cool is that? That is awesome. And then check out the next one. Are you ready for this?
Oh my goodness.
Toy Story That Time Forgot, the Battle Source page.
Welcome to Battleopolis.
I still need these to be made. So we have to pick this up. We can't show you the Toy Story 4 pages. There's a couple of them actually, just because there's too many spoilers that are on there, because it's obviously such a broad view of the scene. But this one, again, $11. This is an essential in our mind. All right, and these next two, Toy Story, The Toys Are Back, and this one is No Toy Left Behind. So these are the ones that they're sealed, so we can't open them up right now. But just so you get an idea of what they do, like here's like, you know, it it has those different sounds when you press the different pages. That was Giggle. And then here, the Ducky and Bunny one is great. So this one's 20 and this one's 14, so keep an eye out for those. Next up, the Toy Story 4 movie book, all 4 Toy Story movies in one. It's $10. Let's give you an idea what this is like. It's broken down into different color sections. So the first section is blue, and that's Toy Story 1. This one's about like 15 pages. Toy Story 2 is about like 15 or 20 as well. Toy Story 3 is a little longer. It gives you a little bit more details. And then if you go to, we can't show much of Toy Story 4 because, wow, this has a lot of detail. Toy Story 4 is 50 pages about the story, and so it gives you an idea. But each page has a really great drawing or piece on it, and then it also has a lot of the story as well. This one we absolutely love as well, but this one is packed with probably the most spoilers that we've seen yet. So I wouldn't dive into this one if you're avoiding any of these books ahead of time. Toy Story Storybook Collection is up next. This one's $17. If you've seen these kind of books before, they're really thick. It's 200 plus pages. I think it's like 280 pages or something like that. And to give an idea of like the stories that it has, like, again, awesome that it has A New Purpose, which is from Toy Story 4. And then also, look at this, Partysaurus Rex, Toy Story That Time Forgot. It had Small Fry. It has a lot of great stories. So these are like those 5-minute story collections. Let's take a look at like a couple of them, just flip through generally. So this one,
Toy Story of Terror.
Yeah, Toy Story of Terror. Toy Story 3. Oh, Small Fry. 220, I think, was Partysaurus Rex. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. We have to get this. This is so great. So, yeah, check this one out, too. Lots and lots of stories in this one. I like how you turn that page slowly to make sure there was no spoilers. So, very neat, and lots of good stories. The Deluxe Junior Novelization is next, and this one is $10. This one is hardcover, and it also has in the middle, if you want to just show the very middle real quick, has some of the color character pages, as well as in the very back. It has a fold-out poster, and this is only in the deluxe edition. This one's $10. If you just get the standard junior novelization, it's $7, and just doesn't have the poster as well as the character and the hardcover. So just so you know, those are both that are out there. But this one is also going to be very spoilery. These usually have different... a couple different elements from the story as well. Like it'll be like sub-story stuff. But yeah, don't read too much of this one if you're looking to avoid spoilers. But this is a tried and true story edition that's out there. Next up, the read-along storybook and CD. This one has a disc that comes with it. So if you want to look inside here, what's cool is that it features a narrating by Cindy Robinson, but then also has the actual character voices on the CD as well. So this one, we're not going to show too much. It's very similar to the movie Storybook, which was this one here. It's just a more condensed version. So here's just an example of like the first page and then the second page here. But that's a look at that one there. Next up, Forky in Craft Buddy Day. This one's by Drew Daywalt and illustrated by George McClements and Stefan Cardos. This one's $17. The Barnes & Noble exclusive edition is neat because it comes with these exclusive Forky cardboard or cutout bookmarks, so that's kind of cool. This one has no spoilers. It's an original story. What it does is it just has a craft day at school and shows what the students are doing when they make all these crafts and they come to life. So just an idea of what a couple of the pages look like. This one's really fun, very, very arts and crafts feel, but it's a fun, cute story. They've done these kind of styles for a couple of the releases as well. But and we're going to do a much more in-depth look at this one as well, because we got this one sent to us at home. Toy Story 4 Toy Box Words to Play By. This one has 5 books included by Suzanne Francis and illustrated by Jared Maruyama. This one is, if you knew the Inside Out books, this one's sealed so we can't open it up, but it's very similar to those where it has like a book for each of the emotions. This one is kind of like a book for each one of the characters that's out there. So this one is actually really cute as well. So check that out. All right, and The Art of Toy Story 4, a foreword with Annie Potts and introduction by Josh Cooley. This one's $40, list price. And this one, let's show like the cover. I always love the imprints on these and just how it says on the side there. But this one is great. We're only going to show a couple quick pages. This one, again, has a ton of spoilers in it. But what we want to show are just some of the development sessions that they did for Forky, which is always great to see their photos in there from their sessions. This page absolutely blew us away with Gabby. This is a storybook that they had when we were at the studios, and it's like a storybook that they made about Gabby. And this was like her story. So this is super cool that they went into this level of development and included this little cutout in the actual book as well. And then we always have to show some of Jerome Ramp's great work that he does when sculpting these characters, and just they have a Ducky and Bunny page. Just the art of books are absolutely the best by Chronicle, and you must pick this one up. We found this one that snuck in here too. This one's $13, and this one's actually 5-minute stories. As I mentioned, that's kind of like the other one was more like the 5-minute stories, but let's take a quick look here. This has stories from all the different films as well. We can't show any more from Toy Story 4 than this page, but just to give you an idea of what else is out there, there's some Good Dinosaur, Inside Out, Wall-E, Coco, Brave, Dory, and then check it out at the end. There's a babysitting mode one, which they had a separate book for before, but there's some new illustrations in this one that weren't in that other babysitting mode individual book, the Storybook one. So that's kind of neat. Check that one out. All right, and this might be one of the more exciting ones. There's the Toy Story in a Box set that comes with this from Jack's Toys, Jack's Pacific, and it has Lenny in there. Now, Lenny has previously been very expensive, only released at Disney on Ice. So this comes with the alien coins, 2 of the Green Army Men, a sheriff badge, a little laser blaster, Lenny. There's a map in here, and then let's show the box as well. So just what it is. This is, I've only seen this at Barnes & Noble. It's $20, has Andy written on the bottom there. But if you've been looking for a Lenny for a while, this is the way to get him. These are like, we're going for like $50 on eBay or more, and they're, again, only on Disney on Ice. So if you're looking for this, you need to pick this up. This is a really cool set. Okay, so we swung by Target and we happened to find some Imagine ink. Usually they're a smaller size, but we're excited that this one's a bigger one, so check this out. So here, it'll do like all like show the back real quick. So this one's $11, and if you don't know the magic ink, as soon as you roll it over the page, it changes to those colors of what the characters are. So it has some activities as well as just some full color pages of the characters. That is a really cool one there. Let's check out the next one, which is a super coloring and sticker activity book. So this one has over 500 stickers. This one's 13, and as you can see, it has a lot of different activity pages and such, and then coloring. But then once you get to the stickers is where the best part comes. So you get a lot of stickers. Look at all those. And then I loved this page with all the like the text look of them as well. Lots of letters. And then this final one is cool because it's a coloring activity book. Comes with some crayons as well as watercolor. This one's $11. Comes with 1 page of stickers in the front and then a ton of activities and even more coloring pages than the other ones have by themselves. So if you like more of the coloring pages, this is your first go-to. If you want more of the stickers and activity books, it's the other one. And then if you want the Imagine Ink, it's that one. But we found 3 more at Target. We're really excited. Let's see what else we can find. All right, we came to another Barnes & Noble looking for a couple others. We learned that the Look and Find book was actually pushed back, so we're cool with that. But then we actually saw this, Tales of Teamwork, a Lift and Seek book. This has a whole bunch of different properties from Pixar in it, but we thought this was cool. Look at that, an Incredibles 2 Easter egg. Doozles are dozing with Forky back there. And then, let's see, ooh, the pinball machine. Yeah, we wanted to see this one. Look at Tinny. So that's cool. Let's just take a look at, we won't open all the flaps, but let's just look at the other pages that are part of here. So there was one that, so Incredibles is part of it. Finding Dory is part of it. Did I say Incredibles?
Yeah, you said Incredibles as you looked at Inside Out.
Oh yeah, Inside Out. And it's kind of cool. Each page has like a cutout that goes through. So yeah, Inside Out, Finding Dory.
And now Incredibles.
And now Incredibles with, of course, Dash behind there. We had to find him. And then Coco, and then I think it's just Ratatouille, and that's it. So that's a neat one. And then the other thing I wanted to show was, that one's $11 again, was the paperback version. I said we found the hardcover, and I was wrong on one thing that I had mentioned, and that's that I didn't think these extra middle pages came in. So the difference is essentially between the $6 and $10. It's just that the hardcover and then the fold-out poster. So this is a neat addition as well. But that's about it. That's what we found for today. You think that about covers it?
I do.
All right. Until next time, be sure to stay tuned to PixarPost.com all week for the latest Pixar news. Bye-bye.